and welcome to Concept Clarity. The topic for today is how you can score 100% in ICSE class 10th chemistry. This is an important video. Please watch this video till the end to know how you can be a topper in chemistry. At the end of this video, I will be giving you one tip that you should always follow to become a topper. So let's start. See, basically we can say that ICSE exams will start from, let's say, max to max in February, or they will start in March. Not before February you will be appearing for your exams. So let's start that you are starting from the scratch, or you're starting from the basis in May. We have assumed that you were not studying in April. So let's start from May, that you are starting your preparation for board exam in May. So from May to February you still have time. It doesn't mean that you don't have any time. You still have time and you can prepare. You can be the topper again. So let's see how we can strategize our plan and our mode of study that we can score 100%. So let's see. So first of all, that you have to do is just you have to first learn and study. You have to study the chapters. First you have to study the chapters, and when you are studying the chapters you have to make sure that you prepare a separate copy or a separate book, or you can say a separate diary, in which you have to prepare a separate copy in which you will be just writing out your important points. Like for example, in periodic table, let's take the periodic table example, that in periodic table when we move from left to right, we have to tell whether the nuclear charge increases or decreases. Or for example, let's say when we move from the top to the bottom of the table, the atomic size increases or decreases. We can keep these things in the separate copy so that at the last moment we can revise. We can have a thorough revision from the copy. We don't have to go and look into the pages of the book that where this point was written and whether the size was increasing or decreasing. So these are the things that you have to do, and this only makes you different from a topper. These are the qualities of a topper. So first you are keeping a separate copy, and especially for the periodic table you have to maintain a copy, because periodic table have so many things, so many characteristics of the periodic table are there, that the things keep on increasing from left to right or from top to bottom. So you have to remember them, and you can't remember them at once, and when you need to revise you can't be just turning the pages of the book again and again and wasting your time. So what you will do, you will keep a separate copy, and this copy will be very effective to you. At the end of the semester or at the end of the year, you will find out that this is the most effective copy you ever had in your life, because this will be telling you all the important formulas, all the important theory, all the important topics, or these important points. So you can keep a separate copy, or I can say in another words that this could be your notes copy. You have to maintain in chemistry because there is no other choice. Since you have to, in this separate copy, I will write down what you have to keep writing. First of all, you have to write the periodic table, all the characteristics that the periodic table have. Like for example, when we move top to bottom, what things keep on increasing, and when we move from left to right, what things keep on increasing and decreasing. You can keep these points in your periodic table separate copy. After this, you have to make sure that you write all your mole concepts, important formulas in this, because mole concept is an important chapter and you get maximum questions from mole concept, and you don't have a choice also. So you have to learn mole concept, and in order to learn mole concept you have to practice numericals. For practicing numericals you have to learn the formulas. Now when you're practicing the numericals, you have to look for the formulas. So every time, it doesn't mean that you have to go into your book and peep out there. So what you are doing, you will keep them in the separate copy. So this will help, as you will revise again and again from this copy, the numericals, the formulas, you will be able to learn them more quickly as compared to the book. Okay, so you will be keeping a separate copy. In this you will be writing your formulas. After this you will be writing organic chemistry, important IUPAC names. There are some important IUPAC names, or there are some important preparations that you have to learn in organic chemistry. There is no other way that you can understand them, but still after understanding also you have to learn them. There is no other choice. So you can go for this also. And within the organic chemistry you can write their general formula. General formula means that when alkane, for example, this is an example, that when alkane combines with an acid, what happens? So you have to write it here. These are the products form. So this is general formula. Okay, like for example, in analytical chemistry, you know when acid plus base reacts, it forms salt and water. So okay, you know, this is your general formula. If you know this general formula, then any acid on this planet, you will react with base, you will always get salt and water. This is your general formula. So in your separate copy, you will be writing all the important general formulas that could be of organic chemistry, or I can say study of natural compound, that was HCl, and then sulfuric acid, and then we can say the nitric acid and ammonia. Okay, so these are the important things that you have to make sure. You have to write important general formula of all these chapters. That could be HCl, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, or any other acid, that is ammonia. You have to maintain a separate copy for this. There is no other choice. Else when you will be looking into your book, you will be just searching for the pages, where is the HCl chapter and where is the general formula. So when you know the general formula and when you are revising it again and again from your copy, you will soon be able to learn them and memorize them at a faster rate as compared to the other students. Why? Because this separate copy, it will be very effective to you. Okay, and make sure that you keep a separate copy in a very systematic manner, that know that you are writing some formula here, some formula at the back of the copy, some formulas in the middle of the copy. Make it in a systematic manner, okay, like if it is an exam copy. Okay, because at the end of the day, before the day you are preparing for the exam, chemistry exam, you don't have any time to look for the formulas in your copy also, because you have to be very specific. You have to make sure that I know on this page of my copy, here is the formula. So you have to be specific. So keep this copy in a systematic manner and in a neat manner. Okay, after this, you are keeping your separate copy, and this separate copy contains all the formulas of periodic table, of this mole concept, periodic table increasing and decreasing orders. Okay, I'm just giving you a summary of this. Okay, and it will be having some general formulas of reactions. Okay, this is the main important thing. You should have this in your separate copy. You have to. Okay, after this, coming on to the 10 years. Now second, you have studied the chapters, you have prepared a separate copy after studying from the chapters. Now what to do next? Are we prepared? No, we aren't prepared yet. What we will do, we will go and have a look in the 10 years. Look, I would rather say practice 10 years. Yes, solve 10 years. You will be solving your 10 years. This is your 10 years. You will solve your 10 years. Like for example, if you have finished your periodic table chapter, now you will go and see all the 10 years questions from the periodic table. If you are able to solve around 99% of the questions, 99%, then only say yes, I am prepared with this chapter. If you are not able to prepare, if you are not able to solve at least 90% of the questions, it means you are still lacking. There is still a gap, or there is still some point you are lacking in your preparation. So you have to go again and look into your periodic table where I am lacking, what points I am not able to memorize properly. You have to look, because if you want to score 100%, then your preparation have to be 99%. Then only you will be able to score. If you are aiming for 100%, then only you will be able to score plus 95. Let me make this very clear. If you are looking for 90%, you won't be able to score 90% only. You will be able to score 80%. Okay, now this is your separate copy. I have already mentioned what you are going to prepare in your separate copy. After this, when you have been preparing for the chapters, you have to solve the 10 years simultaneously, and make sure that you solve the 10 years, because it will tell you your level of difficulty of able to solve the questions and the level of difficulty of the ICSE paper. If you are able to match these, then only you will be becoming a topper, because if you are not able to solve the level of difficulty of questions of the ICSE, it means there is some problem in your study, there is some problem in your learning process. Okay, after this, now what we will do, we will solve the 10 years. After 10 years, what the third point you are going to do is practice your experiments. In experiments, I mean to say, like for example, you have to show the solubility of ammonia. That's the main question you get. Like for example, in the 3 marks question, you are getting explain the solubility of ammonia. In this, you will be not writing about the theory. You have to show them with the example. We have the fountain experiment, and the fountain experiments proves that ammonia is soluble. So like this, you have to make sure that you learn the experiments, because unless you won't be able to learn the experiments, you can't be able to explain them. And I know you can say, ma'am, why don't we understood the experiments? Yes, you understand the experiments, but still at the end of the day, you have to learn few things. You have to learn the experiment. Okay, I would say 40% you have to learn, then only you will be able to understand. Okay, after this, Your experiments have to be there with proper figure. Figures are important. In this, you don't have to maintain a separate copy, but just keep a note in your separate copy. What are the experiments from HCl? What are the experiments from ammonia? What are the experiments from which chapter? Keep a note of there. Okay, experiments are important because they can be asked in 4-mark question, or for example, you have to make sure that you memorize the figures and the diagrams given in the book. Like for example, if you are given a fountain experiment, this is the fountain experiment and this is your flask and this is your dipper. So the board can ask you, this is the diagram, and tell us which experiment is this showing and what was the aim of this experiment. You won't be able to answer if you don't know the figure only. That's why I'm asking you, you have to memorize few parts of the experiment. There is no other way that you can understand. Everything cannot be understood. You have to learn few things. So you have to learn the figures. So then only you will be able to recognize that, okay, this is the part of the fountain experiment. I know this. Okay, so you have to go for this. After this, metallurgy. Metallurgy is a quite theoretical chapter. You can learn all the types and the extraction types and all. Analytical chemistry, in this, that's a quite good scoring chapter. In analytical chemistry, you have to just learn the general formulas. If you are able to learn the general formula, that what happens when acid reacts with NH4OH, so you have to learn the general formula, and then you are able to answer every type of the question that comes. Okay, this is an important part. After this, in the organic chemistry, you have to learn about the properties also. Like for example, what are the properties of ethane? What are the chemical properties of ethane? These things you have to keep in your separate copy. Like for example, let me erase this out for you. Like you are learning for the ethane, you have to maintain a copy. In this, you have to maintain what are the chemical properties. Just write their headings. Its acidity, its reaction with the bases. Okay, and all these things that are the part of your book, don't write them all. Just keep the general formula out there, GF. Okay, keep the general formula and the heading. That's more than sufficient. Okay, so make sure your separate copy contain all these things. These are very important things. After this comes the mole concept. For the mole concept, I would ask you to please practice as many questions as you can, because practice only makes a man perfect. You have to practice and make sure when you start mole concept, go with the examples first. After understanding the chapter mole concept, go with the examples. After you have finished with the examples and you're able to solve about 95% of the examples, then go to the unsolved part. And in the unsolved part, if you find some question that is tricky, or we are applying some trick in that, or we are using some other assumption, note that question in your separate copy, so that at the end of the day you are able to learn, or you have an idea of this type of a question, that when such type of question are asked, we have to assume the values. Okay, so keep a note of this also. So I think this will only help you to get 100% in ICSE chemistry. There is no other such thing. Like in organic chemistry, in metallurgy, electrolysis. Electrolysis is a good chapter. You can be asked about equations. See, chemistry is all about equations. You have to learn the equations at any cost. And to learn the equation, there is only one thing, that you have to know the general formula. If you know the general formula, you can solve any type of equation you can. Okay, so any type of equation can be solved if you know the general formula. So I am asking you to maintain a separate copy. A separate copy will be very effective to you if you maintain it in a systematic manner, not in a clumsy manner. You have to go for that also. Okay, and when you are done in December, by December you are able to complete your chemistry. Then what you have to do, you have to just prepare for the 10 years, go out for the 10 years, go out for the sample papers that are available in the market, and there are many sample papers available on the ICSE website also. ICSE website releases every year a fresh sample paper. Go and solve the fresh sample paper, as well as solve the previous sample year's paper also. It will help you and give you an idea what level of questions could be asked from the ICSE, or what is the paper pattern of ICSE. Soon we will be coming out with the paper pattern analysis of chemistry, but till then stay tuned and go and solve your 10 years and sample papers. They are the must. Thank you for watching the video.